recording. Got that.
Let's go. I like that.
Alright. Oh, take the glasses off. Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, you ready?
Static major, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Lane switchers.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Keith. You can follow me on Instagram. Hey, I forgot to say the show.
Let me read that's it.
Alright. You ready?
you gotta kind of laugh behind it, bro.
Try because niggas don't take you serious. You think you can sing for real?
Lane switcher. Stop. Alright, fuck it.
Did that even record? Oh yeah, recorded.
Alright. Lane switchers.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Lane Switchers podcast. I am your boy Keith. You can follow me on Instagram. It's your boy Keith. That's YOBOIKEEF.
And this is your boy Jay Diesel. You can follow me on IG at JFear89. Hit your boy up, Lane Switchers.
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah.
Feeling a little sore, but I'm in here.
We're just working out.
Yeah, same thing every night.
How's it coming along?
Slow motion, but I will get shredded.
When do you stop like the diet thing?
That's never gonna stop. But
I mean, like, where because you ain't eating like meat and shit right now, right?
Nigga,
not meat, but like red. What you eating?
Just white meat. I'm eating right now, but like chicken breast, basically, pretty much all I'm eating.
And you gonna continue that, or are you saying that like?
I mean, I'm not gonna be as hardcore as far as like in about a month. I think June. After June, I'm definitely gonna dabble into shit I've been craving for a long time.
Chips and all that other shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me something, bro. But I ain't gonna be as heavy into it like I usually be.
Like that, like so you gonna dabble in some shit like that little meal I just whipped up for me and my lady.
Yeah, that looked kind of interesting. But,
I appreciate it.
But I feel like I can do better.
Hey, I'm just not getting into the cooking thing because I was like against cooking at all. Like if I get a girl, she gonna cook all the time. Like that's a mandatory for me. But now you get older and you realize, like, okay, well, that's not always how it's going to be. Sometimes you don't feel like cooking. So I got to cook.
Which is understandable. But do you feel like, since you've been doing it, do you feel like it's something like, well, damn, I know I can whip this up. This is pretty good. Something you can feel like, okay, I want to try to cook this now. Like
definitely. Okay. But I'm too lazy to do it sometimes.
But lazy
like I cook. Like I really started when I cooked the steak the first time, like for me and her, and it turned out pretty good. I'm like, okay, I can start cooking steak every now and then. And then it graduated from cooking steak. I had made shrimp. No, I don't even eat crab. But I made some shrimp and grits, and that turned out good.
You and them goddamn shrimp and grits.
That shit fire, bro. You gotta try it. And then I had made some chicken Alfredo, just some Alfredo. And that turned out good. I ain't homemade. I ain't like make the sauce from scratch. It was in a jar.
Like that shit I whipped up that one time?
Yeah, exactly. No, you didn't make that shit. Keith made that. Good. But whatever. Whatever. And then I made, what the fuck else did I make? I made some other shit. So it gradually like got like to a point where I feel like I can cook a little better and I start cooking some stuff sometimes.
That confidence was building.
Yeah, but I still don't like cooking. I don't like cooking simply off the fact that like I'm cooking for like an hour, 45, 30 minutes or whatever. I mean, and I eat it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you thinking way too literal on that shit. You probably thinking like I got to stand in the kitchen that long, but it's really not. Like,
yeah,
you can walk away and do other things.
It's just a payoff. Like, I guess, I don't know. You just spend all this time cooking it and then you...
I've never heard nobody think of it like that. Like, I cook for an hour, but I can only eat for 10 minutes. I didn't want to cook for an hour, eat for an hour.
No, I'm just saying, I want the cooking to be faster. I just felt you spend a lot of time for something you only going to spend 10 minutes.
You can make some fucking minute rice and something else real quick.
I can't even make rice. I mean, I tried to make rice like not too long ago, and it turned out bad.
Most people can't, but it's all about, you gotta, your heat. You gotta, like, keep adjusting your heat.
It's not as easy as people make it seem.
It's not, but most people try to turn the heat on high and then walk away, and then, just overcook their rice.
I'm going to just straight get a rice cooker. I'm just get a straight up rice cooker and just make it be like, all right, fuck it.
Or you can get that bag rice people put in the microwave.
Uncle Ben shit?
Yeah.
Oh, the ones you put in the microwave fire, like the green giant ones. I fuck with those. The green giant ones with like the broccoli and cheese.
Small portions.
Yeah, but you know, I eat about 2 or 3 of them bitches. You know
only 2-3 bags.
But that poses a question. Like, what do you think about gender roles? Like, as far as what the things in a relationship a man should do versus a woman should do. A woman should do. Yeah.
I mean, of course, and just in my opinion, I feel like it's equal. Like, because I feel like you can benefit each other by you can switch the meals up, just like how you was just explaining. Like, most guys don't usually cook all the time, but once they do get in the kitchen, you usually start to like, okay, you start to feel that experience. Like, okay, maybe I could cook something else up, and then you generally see something else like on social media or something like that. Like, I want to try that. I'm gonna try to cook that one day. Like, you just start to get those thought processes, and then it kind of helps a happy home too. Because sometimes cooking for your wife, cooking for your family, you know, it kind of helps everything out. You know, kind of takes some, you know, pressure off her every night. She got to cook all the time. You know, switch things up. You know, make it, you know, interesting.
Yeah, but definitely. Just my opinion. I feel the same way. But what about things like that's not cooking related? Cooking seems like an easy 2-way split.
Yeah,
it's certain things that I feel like shouldn't be a 2-way split, like cutting grass.
I mean, of course.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that.
That's like manual labor that you...
Yeah, anything manual labor a man should do.
You wouldn't want your significant other to just go out there like, oh, I'm about to go cut the grass. Unless it's something that they like to do. Like, some women like to garden and stuff like that. And they don't mind going out there to touch up their garden and, you know, edge up their grass and things like that.
Do you consider cutting the grass gardening? So it
depends on how like keen you are on your yard. Like, some people are really into their yard, and not gardening meaning just going out there watering flowers. Like my next door neighbor, like I see her all the time out there. I don't think she got a man or whatever. You know, not saying, you know, that's the issue, but I just feel like she's really into her yard. Like, even if she had a husband over there, I feel like she just like being out there with her water hose, watering her grass and edging her grass up, and just going out there like making sure her flower pot's adjusted, and you know, she just love her grass. It seemed like. You know?
I heard you say edging. I heard you say flower pots, but you didn't say mowing? Is she mowing the grass?
Yeah, she mowing grass.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she going out there edging, and she gonna have somebody else cut that.
I don't know. Maybe she pay one of the little kids. Don't do that shit no more.
I mean,
you ever had some kids come to your crib like, I cut your grass for $10?
Not in a long time, but yeah, I guess they don't do that no more. People they still come over try to shovel your snow, but I ain't never really had nobody come cut the grass.
That's because niggas don't like cold. I wouldn't. I hate shoveling snow. That's like the worst. Shoveling snow because I'm cold and I'm sweating and shit. Like, that's the worst.
It depends on the acres of, well, not acres, but how big your yard is. Because, you know, some people's yard is really quick.
Of course, you got a lot of grass to cut. You gon'
not grass. I'm talking about shoveling snow. Because if you out there a long time shoveling snow, that shit can be unbearable. But you know, I just shovel a little bit of that shit.
Or
if you got a snow blower, you know, that helps a little.
You just gotta make sure the mailman can get.
Yeah, just to do the walkway to the steps. I don't give a fuck where else you walk. I didn't even care about the driveway. Pull up the driveway, parking on top of the snow, getting stuck.
Pack that shit down.
Hey, as soon as you get stuck, I knew I should have shoveled this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but what I do sometimes, if I know it's about to snow, I go out there and throw a whole bunch of salt down.
That's how you're supposed to be, but niggas don't. I don't be thinking.
I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, I be like, fuck it. I went to the snow. Maybe it won't snow.
Caking that fucking salt down too. Because if you just throw a little bit, it evaporates.
Yeah, maybe it won't snow. So I ain't gonna throw it. Maybe I'll wait till it actually snow, then I do it.
I caked a whole bunch of salt on my porch one time. I know my mailman, he hated that shit. My porch was crunchy as fuck.
Yeah, that shit all in the shoes and shit. Took it back in the
I
mail
sweep
truck.
some of that shit down.
Yeah. So what about other stuff? Like I don't know if this is gender roles specifically, but like say you ask a lady out on a date, is it customary for a man to pay, or if it's just a date, or is it because you asked her out, you expected to pay? What if she asked you out?
Okay, the natural male instinct will be to pay because generally males try to impress. That's the biggest thing. You try to make a good impression, and you don't want to make a bad impression as far as seeming too cheap or like you not financially in the right, you know, situation to where you relying on her to pay. And it's not even to where you feel like you relying on her. That's just probably gonna be the mindset she has. Like, oh, he ain't got no money, he can't pay. You know, because I feel like every woman is gonna think like that. Like, they ain't gonna be like, oh, you know, I got it this time, unless they just one of those really, you know, one of those type of women that's just like, you know, nah, I don't need no man to pay for me. You know, I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that statement. I don't need a man to pay for me. I mean, I'm glad you don't need a man to pay for you.
I don't think they say it out loud like that, but they be like, no, I got it. Like, because I've been on a date like that. Like, she did not want me to pay at all. She was like, oh, and I got it. You know, I was like, I pay for both of us. She's like, I'll pay for mine. It's fine.
Yeah, I go back and forth like, I'm good. I got it.
Because that'll make tension.
I got it. You square up with her like, I got it, dog. Sit down.
She like, yeah, you got it. You got it.
But I had a weird thing happened to me when I took a girl on a date. So, well, first of all, if I ask a girl on a date, obviously I want to take you out, I want to pay. If some girl asks me out on a date, then I feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they want to take me out, they want to pay. So I feel like that in that aspect, and there's gonna be a lot of people like, but what if you still a man? Yeah.
I mean, cut you off. But what if she asks you out on a date and say, "Do you want to take me out?" Is that still asking you out on a date?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. So I feel like that word.
Or saying like, when you gonna take me out? Or
okay.
when we going out on a date? Whatever.
Okay, I feel like that wording is different. Maybe with those like when you word it that way, I would pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. But if it's somebody I didn't want to go out on a date with or I didn't want to pay for, I'd be like,
what if you went out on a date with that woman, like on numerous occasions, and you paid all the time? Do you feel like eventually she's entitled to give you something in return because you always paying for the date? Y'all went on like 5 to 6, 7, 8 dates, and you paying all the time. You know, y'all going out, just exploring, just enjoying life, whatever. Always, you know, you always spending the money. When you
trying to butter it up to make me say like, oh shit. No, but I don't think any woman owes me anything because I take them out on a date. Not at all. I don't think it doesn't matter how many times I take you on a date. You're not required to come have sex with me after. No nightcap or nothing like that. But I can feel like if you don't see me that way or you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, lead me on or something like that, then just be like, all right, cool, well, you know what I'm saying, like, let's not go on no more dates or just let it be known up front, like, hey, I ain't trying to have sex, I'm just trying to have a good time. Then maybe I'd be like, all right, well, cool, you can pay your bill. Like, that's it.
Usually if you're trying to transition into that lane or switch into that lane switches, you can always just drift the conversation towards that. Like, if you know, okay, I've been taking her out for a while, then, I'm really feeling her, and I'm trying to, I'm trying to get them draws or something.
Hey, I'm awful at that, though.
But you could transition the conversation that y'all have into those, like, so what you, like, any type of experience she may have had, like, sexual type of experience. You can, like, just be flirty with it, and once you feel like you got that natural flirty vibe with her, and you seem like she feel comfortable talking about stuff like that with you, you never know what the date might turn into.
Oh, so
you're
saying like, or something. Yeah, so you're saying like it comes to a point where you go on all these dates, I gotta start driving the conversation out, like I gotta start like,
yeah, because that
because she probably.